Those markers are placed around the game board like this, out of the circle. And the objective is not to connect your three faster than the opponent, but ideally to connect all of them because you score both green points and white points in this game. As it is an advantage to start and I would like to let my opponent start, I will choose where the inception will be placed. And I will keep it pretty close to my opponent. Let's say this is kind of a race, and the big pieces are definitely more interesting in that they can help you reach the target positions quickly, and you don't have to save the environment. It's really just a matter of getting everywhere in the end. White's first move is interesting as it will be harder for me to get into that goal, and it's the opponent's priority point and also close to the second one. So I'll be green in this game and try to start in such a way that I don't let my opponent spread to the other side of the board. We will see if it works out. So white chooses to be sure of 2 white points, which is a good tempo in terms of the score. But positionally, it is not so advantageous. With my second piece, I create a wall like this, which is pretty unusual but effective. And white, of course, immediately responds to this by expanding into free space as long as possible. With the third move, I try to get as close as possible to my goal and block the opponent. As you can see, white is trying to do something meaningful, but the position is really unpleasant, and none of the options respect the 5-dot principle. This is probably the right time to play a 5+1 token and get out the squeeze. However, I'm already waiting for this 5th piece, which fits nicely here. And the unpleasant pressure on my opponent has become even stronger. Unfortunately for me, there is a tiny rescue piece waiting in the circle, and it can be used to get a green point or for breaking into the free space. White is now closer to the last white point, which is the primary criterion that determines the winner. Don't take the risk of not getting to all of your goals. So I play a big green tile to block the way, and there is still an access for the white player. I am really glad that I can choose this little piece to connect my last primary goal. If I subsequently manage to prevent white from accessing the third white goal, I win immediately. What is good, I can place my micro piece from my hand right there and block the path forever. So that was a bit of spoiler for what's going to happen in a few seconds. My opponent still places 1 white piece, and it would be a good preparation to complete the task on the next turn. But I won't allow that anymore, and I block it completely. So I won, because I have 3 points in my color, and at the opponent will not succeed in the same way. As you can see, the game can end even before the standard end of the game, which is the pass-pass situation.